I'm standing in front of Castel Sant'Angelo, where on May 6, 1527, the Holy Father fled through a secret passageway to safety, escorted by a few Swiss guards. The rest of the guards were positioned on the steps of St. Peter's Basilica, ready to defend the church against the Spanish forces that were gathering on the Janiculum Hill, just southeast of the Vatican. The Swiss were vastly outnumbered. 147 guards lost their lives that day in defense of the church. The commander of the guard was captured and then brutally killed in front of his wife. In the days that followed, when Rome was sacked, churches were desecrated, papal tombs were looted, and 12,000 people lost their lives. On the anniversary of their sacrifice, May 6th, every year the guards pledge to serve the Holy Father, and they make a vow to defend him and the church until the end.
I swear I will faithfully, loyally, and honorably serve the Supreme Pontiff and his legitimate successors, and also dedicate myself to them with all my strength, sacrificing, if necessary, also my life to defend them. I assume the same commitment with regard to the Sacred College of Cardinals whenever the see is vacant. Furthermore, I promise to the commanding captain and my other superiors respect, fidelity, and obedience. This I swear. May God and our holy patrons assist me.
The Swiss guards have been serving the papacy since 1506, when Pope Julius II called for them because they were famous for their fighting ability and their courage. To be a Swiss Guard, you must be a male Swiss citizen, and most importantly, you must be a practicing Roman Catholic of sound moral character. When we see the Swiss Guards, we might just think of them as flower pots, or just odes to the glories of the Renaissance. But if anything, their uniforms should remind us of that day, and of their sacrifice. You know, most of us are not going to be asked to sacrifice our lives in defense of the Pope and the Church. But we are called to defend the church, to defend her teachings to our family, our coworkers, and our friends. And sometimes that might be even harder than laying down our lives on the steps of St. Peter's Basilica. So the next time you see the Swiss Guard, pray for them and their families, for their courage and their fortitude, and pray that you too would have the fortitude to sacrifice everything for the church. And that's a little theology in 3 minutes. Hey friends, exciting news for you. My very first book is available from Ave Maria Press. It's called Opening the Holy Door, and it's scriptural reflections on the virtue of hope. It's the perfect way to celebrate this Jubilee year, as together we are pilgrims of hope. You can find the link in the description below or go to joanwatson.faith to order your copy today.